They will not silence our democracy. PM vows defiance as House of Commons condemns sickening terror attack on the heart of London. Theresa May vowed defiance to terrorism today in the wake of the murderous attack on Westminster, insisting, "We are not afraid." The Prime Minister sent out the uncompromising message as MPs gathered in the House of Commons to condemn the atrocity and pay tribute to the victims. Branding the episode sickening and an effort to silence our democracy, Mrs. May said that the best response was normality. "What happened on the streets of Westminster yesterday afternoon sickened us all," Mrs. May said. "An act of terrorism tried to silence our democracy, but today we meet as normal, as generations have done before us and as future generations will continue to do, to deliver a simple message: we are not afraid and our resolve will never waver in the face of terrorism. Those values, free speech, liberty, human rights and the rule of law are embodied here in this place, but they are shared by free people around the world." Mrs. May revealed that the attacker, whose identity is known but not yet public, was British-born and had been previously investigated by MI5. However, she stressed he had been a peripheral figure in an historic probe, and was not part of the current intelligence picture. She told the House that the man was thought to have been acting alone, but inspired by international extremism. Mrs. May also dismissed the idea that the assault had succeeded, tailing the sacrifice of policeman Keith Palmer, who died stopping the man gaining access to the parliamentary estate. "The police heroically did their job," she said. The Premier singled out Foreign Office Minister Tobias Ellwood, who desperately tried to save PC Palmer in the minutes after he suffered horrific knife wounds. As a clearly emotional Mr. Ellwood watched from the government benches, she said, "Yesterday we saw the worst of humanity, but we will remember the best. We will remember the extraordinary efforts to save the life of PC Keith Palmer, including those by my right honourable friend the member for Bournemouth East, Mr. Ellwood, and we will remember the exceptional bravery of our police, security and emergency services who once again ran towards the danger even as they encouraged others to move the other way." Earlier, a packed House of Commons paused along with the rest of the country to honour those who lost their lives, including PC Palmer. The 48-year-old, a member of the Parliamentary and Diplomatic Protection Squad who worked for the Met for 15 years, was murdered as he tried to stop the attacker. Speaker John Bercow branded the murderous assault on Parliament an outrage and praised the policeman for giving his life to protect democracy.